way back in 1938 when Errol Flynn as Robin Hood and Olivia de Havilland as his Maid Marion were having a great time in Sherwood Forest with Friar Tuck and all his merry men, in between fighting the cruel Sheriff of Nottingham. I was only 13 years old, but the adventures of Robin Hood was compulsory watching in the local theatre, or picture palace as it was called in those days. Ah, such memories of all that daring do. So, when in Nottingham in 1994, it seemed like a great idea to drive just a little bit out from Nottingham to Sherwood Forest to see where this had all happened. But sadly, 1994 was not the best English summer of all time, and this day it was cold and wet and quite bleak. But we trekked on into that wet Sherwood Forest looking for the major oak, where Robin Hood and Maid Marion, Friar Tuck and the merry men had such fun. But sadly, when we got there, the major oak did not look at all happy, and was nothing like my childhood memories of it, as seen on the silver screen way back in 1938. Like me, in my 90th year, its limbs are all propped up to keep it on its feet, a bit like me with my walking frame and walking stick. But here it is, the major oak of Sherwood Forest, with all those memories of Robin Hood and his daring do just a little bit faded. But let's see what this sign has to say. Sherwood's greatest tree. The major oak is the biggest tree in Sherwood Forest. It is the 16th largest oak in the United Kingdom. Its waistline measures 33 feet or 10 metres. It is 90 feet or 27 metres high, and has a spread of 92 feet or 28 metres. We could only guess the age of the major oak. The first pointer is size, but this is not very helpful because some oaks grow much faster than others, and the biggest oaks are not always the oldest. Oak trees often die when they reach about 500 years. Most experts agree that the major oak may be about 400 to 500 years old and could live for another 200. Most oaks grow tall and straight because they are close together. The major oak is unusual because it has many large branches spreading out near the ground. It is like this because there has always been plenty of space around it. Today there are more trees near it than ever before. The leaves come out in May and stay on until December, which is later than most of the nearby oaks. It flowers in June and bears a good crop of acorns every 2 to 3 years. So it's doing pretty well really. But it would be so good to see Robin Hood, Maid Marion and the merry men cavorting under its spreading branches. Oh well, time passes and memories do fade with it, so I think it's probably time to go. Bye now.